welcome to my Unreal Engine 4 tutorial series. And today we're gonna make a street lamp that gonna interact and we're gonna do certain things. So let me show you a quick look on what we're gonna do in this tutorial. So this is our lamp, and if I go in here, you can see this lamp. I can turn off and on. Okay, so this is what we're gonna make, and we don't gonna make this batteries effects, we just gonna toggle on and off. Okay, so let's get started. So this is my brand new Unreal Engine for first person template, and nothing I have done, you can see that. So first we need a night scene, so our lamp gonna look a bit more clean. So how do you gonna do that? First click on this light source and make it movable, and after that in here you gonna see a skylight. Where is skylight? Okay, so you can see this skylight, make it also movable, and make this rotation of this skylight to up, so our sun gonna spawn up. You can see this sun is here, but so after doing so, just click on this SkySphere blueprint and hit this refresh material, and you're gonna see we have a night sky effect. It's not much, but we can okay with this. So after that, let's make a lamp. So how are you gonna do that? Just make a new folder, and I'm gonna call it prop. So everything that's inside this, we're gonna make that. After that, make another folder called lamp. So inside here we're gonna make our lamp, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a new folder called model. So our 3D model of the lamp we're gonna import inside this, and I have a 3D model of lamp. You can download it in the description. So when you click on this open, and inside here you can see this lamp, open it, and you can see it's already a skeletal mesh, but we don't want the skeletal mesh, we want a static mesh. We don't want the rig, so just untick this skeletal mesh and just import all. So it's gonna import something like this. Just close that up, nothing problem, and just save it. Hello. So after that, if you open that up, you'll find a little glitch. The shaders, the surface shaders are not looking much cool. So how are you gonna fix that? Inside this material, the details panel, you gonna see this surface shader. Just click on it and search for a glass. So m_glass. So now it looks a bit more good, the transparent effect. And let's make a collision for that. So how are you gonna make a socket? So click on this socket manager. If you don't know how to make a if you don't find this, just hold up to here, and inside this blueprint you're gonna see this socket manager. Just click on this. So we have this socket, just rename it to bulb area. The naming convention is more important, and attach it to something like here. It is snapping, so what you can do is you can just untick this snap, and when you find your perfect place, you just save it. So we have our straight lamp, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a actor blueprint. So let's call it lamp. And why did we make a actor blueprint is because uh, the objects we want to communicate with, or let's say interact with, we're gonna make it an actor. So inside that, what open that up, and what we need is actually a static mesh. So add a static mesh, we're gonna call it lamp, and set our static mesh to lamp, the street lamp. And I think it's a bit more tiny, so make the scale to 4. I think 4 will be fine. You can set it to your desired value. Just drag and drop and see how it's gonna look. So where is what? So this, you can see it is fine. I'm happy with this. After this, what we need a bulb. So add a sphere. Where is sphere? Yep, this sphere, basic shape, and we're gonna call it bulb. And add this to our socket. So you can see, if you click on this bulb, you can see this socket. Just click on this magnifying glass and you can see this bulb area. Just attach it to here, and I think the scale is bit might more, so call it to 0.003. Nope, 0.3. 0.09. It's just trial and error. 0.04. 0.04 is fine. 0.04, I'm happy with this. After that, add a point light, and we're gonna call it light. So this will something like this, and add this to your parent socket, obviously. So not it not be child of this bulb. You have to make this child of a lamp, or you can make it whatever, doesn't matter actually, because the bulb is actually child of a lamp, so it's okay. And the light color should be, let's say, a bit yellow. Yep, something like this. And intensity 6 lakhs. Okay, so I'm happy with this. So let's say how it is look. So yep, I'm happy with this light. If you don't want, you can change it. After that, what we need a material for our bulb. So it's gonna emissive color. So create a material by right clicking on your content browser, and what we're gonna call this a emissive material. So emissive matte. Open that up. It will something look like this. And we need a vector parameter. So vector parameter, and we're gonna call it color. And the color of our bulb is a bit orange. So I'm happy with this color. So just okay, and our color is this. And let's create another scalar parameter. So scalar parameter, and we're gonna call it emissive material. So emissive material, so just call it emissive and emission actually, so it makes more sense. And just multiply this two node by multiply, and attach it to your emissive color. And the by default value of this emissive is, let's say, 1. So if we attach it to 1 and hit apply, you're gonna see how it is our material gonna look like in this little viewport. So if we change our default value to, let's say, 50, so this is gonna look something like it will emit more intensity, something like this. So for now, I'm gonna set it default value to say 1. Hit apply, save, close that up, minimize that, and by right clicking this emissive material, you're gonna create a material instance and just hit enter. And if you open that up, and if you just click on this emission and you change, you're gonna see how this gonna emit your colors. And if you decrease it to 0, it won't gonna emit any light. So this is all. And right now click on this bulb, and the material we're gonna set it to emissive material. So emissive material instance, not emissive material. Hit compile, save, and if we focus on our bulb, so it will look something like this. You can see that. So let's make something. So just delete this begin overlap and tick, hit compile. Make a variable boolean call is lamp on. So if it's on, then our it's the basic status of if our lamp is on or not. And we're gonna make a custom event. So add a custom event called lamp on, and if our lamp is on, what we're gonna do, we're gonna make set this lamp on to true. We're gonna set our bulb's material, so get your bulb and set material scalar property, set material scalar property on materials, this one, and the scalar property would be, let's say, the emission. So emission, make sure you spell this correct, otherwise this won't work. And when we on our bulb, our scalar emission property would be 50, and the light, to grab the point light and set intensity, and intensity would be, let's say, 6 lakhs. Make sure you spell this emission correctly. Let me just double check it. So open this up and emission, okay, we are correct. After that, just copy that, just make it bit here, so, and just Control W, duplicate that, and in here, and you're gonna see this custom event, we're gonna call it lamp off. And when our lamp is off, we're gonna set this lamp off to false, parameter value to, let's say, 0.5, because we want to off this, and the intensity to 0, obviously. So we have two function, and let's make this is lamp on to instance editable, so you're gonna edit it inside your editor. Hit compile and save, and on the begin play, add a branch, and if our lamp is on, then we're gonna call that event lamp on, and if our lamp is off, then we're gonna call that event lamp off. Simple. Hit compile, save, and let's see how this look. So if our lamp is off right now, so you can see this, our lamp is on, off, and our materials emissivity. But if our lamp is off, we're gonna change that in future, then you can see our lamp's emissivity. But you're gonna see it is also casting the shadows of this bulb, but we don't need that because it looks a bit more not realistic. So how are you gonna do that? Just open that up, click on this bulb and search for cast shadows, and you're gonna see this cast shadows. Just untick that, hit close, and you're gonna see our emissive material on our turn off. It's bit more cringy, so we're gonna set it to 0.3. It's just trial and error method. So right now, if we hit play, you can see our emissivity to something like this, and it is not casting the shadows of our bulb, it is casting the shadows of the pole, but we need that. And the bulb is quite big, I think, so let's just change the scale of that bulb to something like 0.03. Let's see how this is gonna look. It's just trial and error methods. Yep, this is a bit more good. If you want to change the color, you can change it to whatever you want. After that, let's make a interaction system. So how are you gonna make that? So right click, and on your blueprint, you're gonna make a blueprint interface called interact. Open that up and call a function called interact. So this will gonna interactor function. Hit compile and save and close that up. It's bit. After that, on your player character, whatever you are using, in here we want to make so when we press E, it want to interact. So how are you gonna make that? So inside this, you're gonna find a key called E, and you're gonna also, let's make an input so it makes more sense. So right click, and on your project settings, open that up. You're gonna find an input, and inside your action mapping you're gonna see input. Just add an action mapping called interact, and we're gonna set it to E key. So keyboard key of E, this one. Just close, and if you open that up and right click on interact, you're gonna see a event called interact when you press E and when you don't press E. So we want to interact when our player is collide with our actors. How are you gonna do that? So get overlapping actors. This one first, the actor is self, and the class filter will be actor. Just for each loop with break, attach it to your execute node, the exec, and we're gonna check if our actor is implement our interface or not. So does implement the interface, and interface would be the interact. If it's true, then we're gonna interact with that actor. So just attach it to your loop, and from just set the interact message. This one, this function is we have made in our interaction interface blueprint, and attach it to your break, and just make a reroute node from this. Hit compile after that and save, and okay, and attach this target to your array component. So we're gonna call whatever the component we want to interact with. Just hit compile, save, close that up, we don't need that. In here click on this class settings and add the interface, the interact interface we have just made. Hit compile and save, right click, and in your add event you're gonna see the interact function we have just made, and this is from your interaction interface blueprint. How are you gonna see if it's that? You're gonna see this upper right corner, this interface icon. Hit branch, and from that attach it to your is lamp on. So if our lamp is on, then we want to off that, so set it to lamp off, and if our lamp is off, then we want to on that, so lamp on. And we want, after that we want to set the boolean value of this lamp on to false and this one to true. Just hit compile and save, and we want to add an interaction area. So the area we want to made, so add an interaction area call by box collision. We're gonna call it interaction area and attach it to your lamp. Yep, and make the scale this to 1 is bit more, 0.5 will work. Hit compile and save, close that up, and let's see how it is gonna work. So right now our lamp is on. If we press off, it is off, on, off, on, off. And if you want to spawn the actor, the lamp, where what is, if you want to spawn this, just add it to here, and let's say I want to spawn this by off by default. So by default this is, this one is on, and I want to spawn another one to off. So set this default value to off and the default value is on. So if you spawn, one lamp is on and one lamp is off, so you can set it. You can see, you can toggle the visibility, you can change the color if you want, it's up to you. So thank you so much guys for watching, and bye bye.